Check this out. We doing the Dizzle brand rap challenge. All you gotta do is put your hardest 12 bars on the beat. We give you the beat, you rap on it, upload it to Facebook, upload it to Instagram, tag the Dizzle brand liquor, tag me, LilRockObama, the best 12 bars. We're gonna shoot a video commercial with you in it. We're gonna put it on BET, across all social media platforms. All you gotta do is give us your hardest 12 bars talking about the Dizzle brand alcohol. Check this out. The info is in the comments. The info is in the descriptions. Get the beat, get the info. Reading is fundamental. The Dizzle brand rap challenge. Fool with us if you're cool with us. You only one play away, baby.
It's your boy. I'm on that Dizzle. I like it on ice like my neck one to the hizzle. Plus it's 80 proof, so you knowing that it's official. Like a ref with a whistle, like Steph when he dribble. I promise you gon' want more than a little. Matter of fact, I'm L Vaughn, I need a refill. We sit.
Hey man, say man, it's the real underground. We is in the street, and y'all know, man, I got some special, not even songs, just a special guest, man. But before we jump into the interview, I'm gonna play a track he sent me. Which one you want to jump in with first, bro?
Play that Money Talk first.
We're gonna play Money Talk first, man. We got Lex Luga in the building, man. Y'all don't go nowhere. Hit them share button. Hit them share button. It's the real underground. We in the street. Hey, the hood idol tour tonight.
You wanna reach the point in life
We gonna talk about it.
where a conversation become meaningless.
Hit that share button.
Unless it's the money talk.
Hood idol tour at the move
Become deaf
on Patterson.
until the band call it.
Shout out to that boy Aaron Ashford.
Hence,
Lex Luga in the building.
how the money walk. That's OG talk.
Yeah, I got shooters on the payroll like a Pablo. Shit. I say when I'm on the bean, I ain't tryna talk. If you tryna conversate, let that money talk. I got killers on the team, they ain't tryna talk. Got the racks inside my jeans, that's that money walk. That money walk, ayy, money walk. To the bank on a nigga, I don't care what you think about a nigga, that's that money walk, money walk. I got stacks of the bread, fuck around and put the racks on your head, that's that money walk. Look, I can't say too much because it peel bite. But if we talkin' money, I get really excited. I got shooters on the payroll like I'm Pablo. They might find out where you stay, they gon' let it go. I'm just tryna count this money till my thumb hurt. Anybody moving, we gon' turn this bitch to Dunkirk. They say money change things, I ain't scared of change. Went from walking in the rain to walking in the bank. Ayy, I got old money, I got new money.
KD, what up?
Got that walk inside the club, let me do money. Remember back when I ain't have it, I went poppin'. I'm sticking to that same story, I ain't got it. I'm tryna stuff like 50 bands inside these robins. Gotta move the clock first, got a beam in the silence. I make my money with no team and in silence. I'm money walking in these streets, bitch, I'm wildin'. On the bean, I ain't tryna talk. If you tryna conversate, let that money talk. I got killers on the
Hit
team,
that share
they ain't
button.
tryna talk. Got the racks inside my jeans, that's that money walk. That money walk, ayy, money walk. To the bank on a nigga, I don't care what you think about a nigga, that's that money walk, money walk. I got stacks of the bread, fuck around and put the racks on your head.
I say when I'm on that molly, I be going dumb. Don't give a fuck about what you think, cause people go and come. Let my money walk on the nigga and I know it's done. Since a youngin', I been by stacking paper, blowing guns. R.I.P. Marley, why they had to take a real nigga? Many nights I cry, cause it's so many should be still with us. I give up everything I own just for my little nigga. Private location, conversating about how to deal with it. Me and Juice leak up his murder, that's just how we come. Ju on the bean, I'm on that molly, so we having fun. Step like the Navy, say I'm crazy, I'm my daddy's son. I make a call and you can roll out to the saddest song.
I say when I'm on the bean, I ain't tryna
Hey,
talk.
man, say, man.
If you tryna conversate, let that money talk.
If you ain't no square, hit that share. You dig what I'm saying? It's the real underground. We in the street with that boy Lex Luga. And if y'all don't know, man, it's the Meet the Plug edition. You feel what I'm saying? This the Meet the Plug edition. Y'all know we always introducing y'all to somebody you need to know, man. This is somebody you need to know. Tonight he is in town for one night only. I guess for one night.
Yeah, just tonight.
Just for one night. Oh, let me make sure you on the right mic, man. There you go, right there.
Yeah. Just tonight, man, at the Move. Shout out to Aaron Ashford, man. G5.
Okay.
You know, got us coming down, man. We got about 40 some orders.
40?
Yeah, man. It's close to 40. You know. You
Jesus.
never know who might not show up. But
Yeah.
we got 40.
What they doing,
signed
like
up.
one song each?
Yeah.
Okay. So what y'all looking for?
Basically, man, really, man, how I do my thing, I let people just come do, their thing, and I have judges there, and we give out prizes. Like,
What's the prize?
Well, the first place prize, they get 2 TV interviews. I have a TV show called Hood Idol TV. It's on the Roku and locally on Jackson, Mississippi TV.
Okay.
And Lit Lovely Lisa, one of our sponsors, she got Lit Lovely Lisa TV in Memphis, which she's on Comcast in Memphis and Roku as well. Then I put them on the cover of Hood Idol, the magazine, the magazine you was in.
Yeah.
I'm on a dozen radio stations. Actually, I'm probably on more than a dozen now, but I'm on about a dozen radio stations. I put them in the mix, and we basically push the artists, man. And they move on to the next round to qualify for $1,000. I give out a few $1,000 to artists every year at the Hood Idol Awards, which will be in September. So
hold up, man. That's a lot they're getting. That's a
Yeah,
lot. So
man.
is only one artist get this or multiple artists?
no,
get
only
this?
one artist per show. I got second and third place prizes
Okay.
too, which is promo packages as well.
Okay.
But that's the first place prize.
Hey man, tonight it starts at 10 o'clock at the Move. Y'all don't know, man. The Move is the new spot that Aaron got over there on Patterson. I'm gonna pull up for a little bit. There's gonna be some dope people in the building. As always, Lex Luga gonna be in the building. It's y'all chance to come and network with him. Y'all trying to get y'all some shows outside of Arkansas, outside of Little Rock. You feel what I'm saying?
definitely.
'Cause you said it's a tour, so where
It's
else?
too. We move around everywhere. Next show is Biloxi, February the 18th. I got May the 5th. May the 6th is in Louisville, Kentucky. I got South Carolina. I don't know. You got to visit hoodidoltour.com because it's locations everywhere. We go somewhere everywhere.
Okay.
We start off going somewhere once a month, then once every couple of weeks. Then we go back to back to back when it gets hot.
Yeah.
Basically, May, June, July, we go back to back to back.
Man, I know that's a job. Let me ask y'all to do this for me. KD Dykes, what's up with you, man? My boy Sellers TS in the comments. Champ the Hillbilly up there in Omaha, Nebraska. KD down there in El Dorado, Arkansas. And anybody else who tapped in, tuned in, Facebook, YouTube, hit that share button for me, man. Hit that share button. If you ain't no square, hit that share, man. It only take 1 second. We got Lex Luga, the plug in the building. So you doing all these shows, bro. They got to be like a tell. How do you set this tour up and set these shows up and bump into these people and do what you do? Because we were talking before the show started and you was talking about, I was like, I forgot how I even met you. And you was telling me like, it was a dude, he was from Pine Bluff, and you started describing it and you said, I think his name was Q. I was like, Q from Muddy Entertainment. And then, and you know what I'm saying, just connecting the dots, you know what I'm saying, one person meets another person. So like, what goes into putting this tour together?
Basically that, man. I've been putting it down for a while, man. Especially about the last 5 years or so. I was on FM radio in Jackson, Mississippi, and at the time I kind of ran the radio station, so I played a lot of independent artists, right? So I had a lot of managers and promoters reach out to me from all over, and I just built relationships. And I hit the road. I went to all the different events, just like I seen you at Vertigo in Dallas a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? And so, you go to these places and I chop it up with people, man. And I find like-minded people, and hey, I just put the plays together, and it's just a blessing from God, really. On top of putting in the work.
Yeah, man. Cause I know that is a job, man. Cause I done been in your shoes, just not doing a tour, but just doing events and doing shows. And shout out to Aaron and Pretty Black and other people who do this and out here in the trenches for the independent artists. I know it's a task just to put these events together, and it's a task to deal with these artists.
Ooh, that's the biggest task for me, is really kind of the artist side of it, dealing with the artists, because and I try to put myself in other people's shoes in every situation. I know a lot of artists go through a lot of BS, and it's hard to know who's what or what's what and things like that, but you still got to be able to do what you're supposed to do when it comes to whether you getting paid to perform, paying to perform, or just going somewhere and do promo. Like,
And it's a time for each one.
Yeah, conduct yourself as a business, and you'll go further and learn more.
Yeah, definitely. The key word, conduct yourself as a business. Even though your name is MC whatever, or young or little or big whatever, you are a walking business, man.
Yes.
You feel me? But yeah, tonight Lex Luga is in the city. And you said you was on, you still on FM radio?
Yeah, but I'm on FM radio with a Southern Soul show now.
Okay.
So I'm on 4 different radio stations. That's FM with a Southern Soul and Blues show called Juke Joint Radio. Because I got a blues artist that's doing great, phenomenal
What's
music.
the artist name?
Music Doll TB.
Okay.
Her new song with Omar Cunningham. You definitely about to hear
Omar
that.
Cunningham is big.
Which we got Omar Cunningham and her performing October the 1st in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. A big birthday bash. We do an elegant birthday bash for Miss Mary every year. Free food, free liquor. At the Civic Center, you got to dress up and all that too now.
Okay.
But the other stations I'm on over, 12 or so stations with the Trafficking Hour. And, we play independent artists and new music. I still, break the records for the hip hop as well.
Okay.
And I got a Trafficking Hour playlist on Spotify too. So if you want to check that out, you can find all the latest songs and mix in some up and coming artists.
Man, you got a lot of hats and a lot of irons in the fire, man. How do you do all of this shit, man? You got a team?
I got a team, man. I got a team, and I got to shout out, man. These movie producers went on tour with me, and his advice to me was like, because we was talking about a team, he was like, man, your team ain't got to be where you at, right? They could be everywhere. And from that point, my team is everywhere, like everywhere. So most of the people do stuff just online. You know what I mean? It's like I got, probably 20 or 30 people coming tonight, but they coming as artists to the show and, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But behind the scenes, I got, like my assistant, shout out to Miss Red. She put all the music together and the emails. She replying to people on the phone, so... I have to kind of like oversee everything, but I got a decent team there for the most part.
How many people you say on the team?
About 20 plus.
See, I got to get like you.
20 plus. Well, consistent though, 3.
Yeah.
Consistent 3.
But a little bit from 20 people?
And that's what I learned. A little bit from 20, because now I'm not taking nothing from their time.
Yeah.
They not expecting too much.
Yeah.
And I get them little tasks that's for me is a big task. Because now I ain't got to do it. Yeah, because I ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Team SSC, man.
What's SSC stand for?
South State Connected.
South State or State?
South State.
State
It's
Connected.
South with an S. South with an F.
With a F.
SOUF, State Connected. That's my brand, South State Connected. That's what everything's under. That's the name of my company, South State Connected Marketing Group, but we short in SSC.
Okay, so it's a marketing group. I can see that. So what you do? Radio? You got the magazine,
and
events, TV,
and I got the apparel. I got the T-shirts and the hats. I got the documentary about to drop in 2 weeks, which is the Hood Idol Tour documentary, telling you about how we got started with the Hood Idol Tour. I got the compilation album getting ready to drop. The first single just dropped On Purpose, which is all artists from the Hood Idol Tour that I got together, got tracks, got them in the studio, different verses from different people.
From scratch,
and put it together like Einstein. You know what I mean?
So
like,
he on this DJ
Frankenstein.
Khaled shit.
Yeah, that's really what I'm on with this project. Cause man, a lot of hot artists come through the Hood Idol, man, and a lot of them just don't have guidance, man. So like at my shows, what I try to do every time is give somebody not only a platform to perform, but I try to teach them a little something. I give them a little game for the ones who want to listen. You know what I mean? I give a little game at every show. And so a lot of artists that have followed me around and that I see something in them, I just learned to listen and I could find something for them. And if I hear something, I try them out. You know what I mean? And so like I had it took me 6 months with this song. Shout out to my guy Shell, because my guy Shell from Our Trap House had reached out to me. And he gave me this track, and this particular song On Purpose was actually his original idea. And things just went a different way, and he told me, hey, man, take the song and just do whatever you want to with it. So I went and got my people.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's dope right there, man. I salute you, bro, because a lot, like you said, it's a lot of artists out here. They good at making music and they talented at that, but that's about where it stops at. So they need somebody, pick up that little piece of the puzzle right there and help give them that extra push or point them in that right direction or do something extra, man. I say 98% of them is that. You feel me?
Yes.
98% of them.
Yeah, and that's what made me do what I do. And I got to shout out too, man, my mentors, man, because, I have my own reasons for doing what I do too that's kind of personal that, you'll have to be at a show or listen to know. But I got to shout out my mentors, man, because I was taught by Charlie Braxton, which he's on the Hip Hop Evolution documentary that's on Netflix, and Kermit the Superstar Henderson. They actually played a part in every Southern hip hop artists that came through in the 90s and 2000s, and both of them chose to put that information in me that they helped guide. And I'm talking about like Charlie helped guide Master P, Chameleonaire. You know, like Charlie worked with, Kermit worked with all of the Death Row records. You know, he's a part of all the Tupac records that went platinum and gold, and they, you know, they helped me out. And I had reached a point, certain things happen in life to where I just chose to give it back to the artists, you know, what I learned for the ones who want to listen. So that's kind of what this is, because that's what the hood idol theme, it's a thing. You know, an idol is someone that's well respected and people look up to. You know what the hood is. So I'm trying to get them guys that maybe not have hope and make them understand that you could be a positive role model instead of negative, because you're a role model to somebody whether you know it or not.
Either way.
Either way, you just it just depends on if you're negative or positive.
Yeah. Hey, so them guys you talking about, your mentor, how did you link up with them? Where they from?
Charlie's from Jackson, Mississippi. Charlie is the original person who reached out to me when I was on the streets and we was doing the music and I was known for other things. And he sent a DJ, DJ Fingerprint, which is one of the most revered DJs in our city that DJ for a band of really Gray Skies. You know, that's one of the original groups that went the farthest out of Mississippi that signed a deal. And so he reached out to me and just took me under his wing and taught me the game, you know, because, you know, I had a little money, you know what I'm saying, a little name, and he was telling me and teaching me the right way to do the music business.
Okay.
Kermit I hooked up with, I was in a situation, man, God blessed me from, you know, facing life in a federal penitentiary. I came home. Somebody told me about Kermit. I like reached out to him, but then he ended up looking me up because he was promoting artists and wanted a tour, and I was doing the tour. And so he just took me in and started teaching me things from there, you know, and so, hey, I never had to look back, because he's the one who originally kind of put me in the industry, because through his company network, I was doing a whole bunch of industry promoting for major artists. You know, I was on the bottom of the totem pole. He would get the accounts, but I handled Mississippi and surrounding states for him.
Yeah.
And so he liked how I did things, and, you know, we built a relationship.
So you said something. You said you were facing life in the feds.
Yeah.
In the feds, nigga.
Yeah, in the feds. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
So how you get out of that?
I went to trial. I'm one of the very
You
few
went to
people.
fed trial
I went to fed trial. Yeah.
and won.
Yep, and God blessed me to come on. It took me 2 years. I fought them 2 years.
Damn.
They didn't have a real case. It was what they actually arrested me for was bullshit. Like, you know, just like the stuff you seen happen yesterday with Tyree. You know, I lived it. I survived that though. You know, I survived getting shot at. You know, a case of mistaken identity. Really.
Yeah.
You know, they was to the wrong. That's the only reason I won. They was to the wrong. Now I was doing things.
Yeah.
But how they came, they fabricated the whole things, and you know. I had to fight hard, man.
You had
It
to pay
was
a
a
lot
blessing.
of money? A lawyer money?
Oh yeah. It changed my life though. Yeah, it broke me though. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like it took everything. I lost everything I had. You know, but that's what kind of geared me toward this, and that's why I have to mention Charlie and Kermit, and that's part of why I said I didn't go into it. But that's part of why I do this, because music saved me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the same person. I like people hearing me or seeing me, they don't know. You know, it's funny if I see somebody that know me from back then and the stuff they telling me about me, it's like I don't even remember him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dang, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the hood, like a kid called me that once before. It was for the wrong thing. You know, I had all the flashy stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, but I did a lot of things a different way, and the music changed me.
And this was in Jackson.
And for my family, yep. And so I pass it on to the kids, man. Like, it's got to be a blessing for me to go to the places I go and nothing ever happened, man. Thank God, and for traveling and all of that.
All of that.
You know what I mean? I know it's a higher power, man.
All of that.
Because I'm telling you, you know, everybody got a story, and this is just a minor part of mine.
Hey, man, that's dope, man. Lex Luga in the building. Hey, I told y'all I got a plug in the building, man. I introduce y'all to plugs all the time. He definitely is a plug. The Hood Idol Tour stopping in Little Rock tonight. It's going to be at the Move on Patterson. Shout out to Aaron Ashford. It starts at 10 o'clock. There's a lot of artists. It might be a little room for some more, but if you're just a supporter, you want to come out, check him out. I'm finna put his Instagram on the screen right now. If y'all want to follow him on Instagram, you can tap into some of them other cities. So let me ask you this, man. Why Lil Rock?
Man, Lil Rock, first of all, shout out to Lil Rock, man, because I go to a lot of different places. Lil Rock got an underground movement where the artist is not only hot, but they willing to come places and perform.
Not just Lil Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Arkansas,
Yeah.
but I didn't have the experience so far with Little Rock. You know what I mean? And so
A lot of them artists that be coming to them shows though, they not from Lil Rock.
Oh, you see, I didn't
You
know
know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know
They
that.
probably done moved to Lil Rock or they traveling from outside Lil Rock coming. I
To
can guarantee
the
you,
show.
40 of them artists. You say you got 40. I promise you, 60% of them not from Lil Rock.
Okay.
I can guarantee you that.
Well, I know 60%. Well, now you say 60 because I know half is coming from Mississippi and Memphis. You know that follow me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna check that out though. So,
Ask them where they from.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And so Aaron, asked me about coming out, man. He was like, the artists have a good time because I done been here twice. Shout out to Suavio the Don because
Shout out Suavio.
he won the last one. Actually, he won both. Now I think about it. And so that's what made me come to Little Rock though, because I like to find the places that the artists like the movement, the artists like to perform, the artists like to come have fun, and work on their craft.
Yeah.
And when Aaron asked me to come, I was like, hey man, I go on and come back through.
Hey man, Lil Rock is definitely a play, man. It's a rap show here probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, probably even Sunday, like every week. Every week it's a rap show and niggas is rapping, honing their skill on them stages, practicing from New Wave to 428 to the Move to like even major artists coming through here and they opening up for these artists. So like it's definitely a breeding ground for artists. A lot. I say in the state of Arkansas, we probably got 2,000 artists. In Little Rock, we probably got half of them.
Wow.
Like it's a lot of rappers, artists, singers, mostly rappers. It's a lot of them in Arkansas, bro. I'm talking about it's almost too many.
Well, I got to go up and down through Arkansas now, man, because I ain't got nobody from Arkansas on the compilation yet, man.
Hey.
Shout out to that guy GTE though, because GTE
Trap Life.
Yeah,
lit,
GTE Trap Life. Yeah, lit.
That song is a hit.
Yeah, lit was one of the songs that won our like music review, and he had a chance. Like we paid for him a chance to go perform at the Southeast Awards, the SEA Awards. Yeah, last year.
Hey, and he got a nice stage presence.
Oh yeah, man, he get down, man. I like him. It's like I said, it's a few artists.
And he from Southeast Arkansas. He not from Little Rock.
Yeah, I know he went for Little Rock. He told me
He
that.
from down south.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So shout out to all these cities and towns, man. Salute to the whole state. It's like northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, south central, and central. The state is like 6 sections. Each section, they do their own thing, got their own style, their own music. It's like a big ass melting pot. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to be kind of like familiar with what's going on there. It's different promoters, different clubs, but Arkansas is a nice market though. Like people just don't know. You gotta look at Arkansas like not a state, but it's one big city.
Dang, look at it as a city.
It's got 3 million population in the whole state.
Yeah, but look at it, I get you.
It's one big city, just kind of spread out.
Yeah, we're gonna chop it up, man. See, can we hit some of these places, man? Get these artists a chance, man. It was another guy too, man. Cause you saying that. Shout out to I don't remember his name, man. This one guy came and he did like a country type rap song, man, and that was jamming.
It was damn, I can't think of bro's name. He from Little Rock. Shit, I can't think of his damn name right now.
He was jamming too, and there was another dude, man, that won second. Really, man. That dude got it, man. I can't remember his name. King Tanner, yeah, I know King
what it
Tanner,
is.
yeah, man. He came and put on a hell of a show. It's just a few. It's a lot of artists, but them the ones who I remember off the top of my head. Yeah, it was a couple females. Definitely shout out to Candy, man. Candy put on a show, man.
Candy Kane.
Yeah, Candy Kane.
Yeah,
Candy Kane. Candy Kane put on a show, man. She did perform both times I was here, so yeah. So man, hey, salute to all the artists, man. But those are the ones who I remember. Which is more, sorry if I didn't call your name, but
Hey, man, tap in so you can make an impression, you feel me? What you think Arkansas artists need to do? Because, we kind of feel like we the last state, you know what I'm saying? And I know Mississippi kind of like right there with us, but y'all got people who done made it in the game, and y'all probably making a little bit more noise than Arkansas. But what you think Arkansas needs to do to, break through?
Be on the business. Be on the business, man. and I know it may be a sensitive subject for some, but I don't know. Does it matter? Who y'all biggest artists?
If you ask that question, most people gonna say Freddie.
Okay, but Freddie is gone now, though.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
now you got Big Fizzle included.
But keep in mind, how Freddie got there, and I mean, I guess you could say he probably did have the money because of what they're accusing him of, right? But without even that, if you put your money in the right directions when it comes to investing, first of all, for the artist to be successful, you have to see yourself as a business and as an investment. That's how you have to see yourself. So that includes watching what you posting on social media. Like if you got to go crazy on social media and it's where you vent, do a separate page from your artist name and get another name if you got to just post crazy stuff. So that's one thing, because the internet is very essential in helping break an artist right now, especially when you don't have a big budget. But take whatever money you got and figure out a way to make that money make money. That's whether it's getting some type of merch or that's whether it's getting some type of something that makes money and you put it back. So when anytime you make money, you put it back into the business, because now you're the business of the music. And when you paying attention to how you spend the money and how you make the money, you're gonna go further and further. Now it's gonna be inches if you ain't got no big budget.
Yeah.
But that's how you gonna start, and that's what's gonna help them artists start advancing. Because other people, if you really want to get to somebody that's really making moves, do business. That's what you do.
Do business.
Do business. Don't come in there with no free, like bro, free has no value to either party. That's to you or to me. Because if it's free to you, you don't value what I gave you. If it's free to me, I don't value it. Unless you have a value to me and I have a value to you.
Yeah.
Like this is a value to me coming here. And everything ain't about money, but it's still about the business.
Yeah. Hey man, he just gave y'all some free game right there. And I know we be giving y'all news, tools, clues, and some moves that you can use. He just gave y'all some moves, tools, and clues to use right there, y'all. It's a business, man. I hope y'all picked up what he was putting down. Bobby Spencer, Catherine, KD. KD tagged his son, Trap Star KD. He be rapping. Yeah, he need to listen to this, KD. Cause I be seeing him with all that money, and I ain't seen him doing the right thing with it. I want him to hear me say that. I want you to hear him say that. You know what I'm saying? Ronell Williams, what's up with it? Buzz TV, one of the top vlogs. They tapping in right here. Shout out to all the vlogs, matter of fact, man. Ground Zero, Spade TV, TV Cammy, man. Hey, salute to the whole movement for real, man. We got Lex Luga in the building, man. Meet the plug. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Facebook, Instagram. Let me ask you this before we get up out of here. Tonight, man, the show is the Hood Idol Tour is stopping here in Little Rock. It's at The Move. Pull up if y'all ain't got nothing to do, man. They got over 40 artists performing their singles. They looking for their hot artists. They giving away spins, promotion, magazine articles, all types of stuff. You feel me? I seen some of your on top of your page. It said record breaker. How do you break a record?
Well, shoot, it's a lot going to breaking the record though. So, but what's really breaking the record is introducing the record to an audience first that hadn't heard the record. You know, so to give an example, I didn't give myself that name. That's like what people started calling me, because when I was on FM radio, I started getting all of the big records first. Like I had Fujiano first. I had Young Blue records first. You know, I had Mo 3 first. So those are people who records I played first that introduced them to audiences. And I told all of them the same formula that worked for all three. You get a record 6 months. I introduced the record, I'm playing it. If it starts picking up in the club, other stations are going to pick it up, which happens. And by that time, you're going to start getting bookings. And if you give it 6 months, you're going to have a crowd there too. If the record is that good and you doing what you're supposed to do, you know, it's other stuff that go to it. You know what I mean? And, you know, because you got to have the look, you know what I mean? Along with the record, along with the right team behind you. So when it come to breaking a record, it's more than the record. But, you know, you got to have a strong record that people can relate to.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I can dig that. I'm send that right there to my DJs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them be talking about I break records. Look here, man. It's a heavy statement to say you break records, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of times it's a lot that goes into breaking a record. A lot of people go into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if one person just can break a record.
It's not. Well, but see, one person can play a record first. But no, I ain't broke no record by myself.
But you can start at 5.
I can start at 5, but I ain't broke not one record by myself. All of them people I just named, they was doing things to help me. I introduced the record to my area first, and it picks up. You know, like Mo 3 was already hot in Dallas, but people in Mississippi didn't know Mo 3.
Yeah.
A few months later, Mo 3 made over $100,000 within a few months in our area alone. It's not just my area.
And man, you had played a part in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is stuff. And what I learned to do is document things. You can go down my Facebook page and go look at Day Day. Go look at when Day Day came to Jackson when we did the interview. Look at the dates. Look at Young Blue on my page when he came. Look at the dates and then go look and see when his record broke. That, like, I learned to document. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I documented. I learned to document every time that I felt like a record was going. Even if I didn't feel like it, I do it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do it with independent artists. I'll name a few artists now too before we go. Like Junior Boy. Junior Boy is about to be one of the hottest artists. He's out of Dallas. He in L.A. right now. You know, he's been working on this deal for a few months, but he's smoking hot. He got the song with NBA YoungBoy. I played a part in that. You know,
Where
because
he from?
He's from Dallas.
Okay.
But he had a song with NBA YoungBoy called No Love. That when they took all the NBA YoungBoy music off the platforms for about that week, I told him to drop it. He dropped it and it went crazy. He been on ever since. Because he already had the record, which now he got a record with Roddy Ricch that's about to drop. You know, shout out to my guy Boo Rossini, just went to his private listening party.
I heard that name.
You know, that's with CTE, you know what I mean, Jesus, his new record with Jesus, dope. You heard it here first because I'm basically breaking the record now. Remember, I just said that Boo Rossini, new song featuring Jesus, dope. I got to name a couple other artists. Miss Tiffany, that's a gospel rap
You was
artist.
talking about her earlier.
Yeah, she got a phenomenal album that just dropped. You're going to hear about her. And there's a few others. One of my guys, I got to salute that started with me that we worked hard on, and now that's one of the hottest rappers in Jackson and other areas, Nico. If you hadn't heard of Nico yet.
Nico came here with Famous Animal TV.
Yes. Yeah, Nico. That's another artist I work with. Guaranteed that's that dude right there.
Yeah.
Salute to him, man, and his whole team. You know what I'm saying? And it's others, but those are the ones who I know for a fact.
On the verge.
Yes, if not already, which they already got followings. But we everybody I name I've been working with for years, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to seem like stuff come overnight, but it didn't.
Right.
And all of them people work hard. All of them got teams. All of them handle the business.
Yeah. Hey, man, look here. One play away. You hear me? We finna get ready to get up out of here. Shout out to everybody who been tuned in, man. Ronell, Catherine, Marcus Buckley up there in Memphis. He got a dope artist that's on the way, too, named Eddie Valero. That dude hard, man, for real. Y'all tap in with Marcus Buckley, man.
Eddie Valero.
Eddie Valero in Memphis. That boy hard, man, for real.
Memphis, where is it, man?
Memphis, where is
I'll
that?
tell you, man, they got so much talent out.
Yeah. Bobby Spencer, what's good, man? Let me see. Before we get up out of here, let me ask you this. Tell them this, man. You got the. I seen you had some awards. You had the Living Legend Award. You had the Influencer Award. Some accolades. What's some accolades that you can put out there? You know what I'm saying? Just stun on them right quick.
Well, you know, one of the most proud is that I got the Best of Mississippi Radio Personality Year Award. I got Radio Personality Year in Memphis too. You know, those awards I really appreciate. I got Social Media Influencer, the Best of Mississippi Award. I got Most Impactful out of Nashville, and I got Living Legend Award out of Kentucky at the Western Kentucky Music Festival. Shout out to Street Cred. And man, those are the ones that stick out the most, man. I don't know, man. I got a whole bunch of awards.
Yeah.
But them some of the ones from last year.
And your artist, you say got a Grammy nominated, or you got Grammy nominated?
I got Grammy considered song called Blessings on Blessings. That features Miss Tiffany, Ashley B. Stewart, and Gutter the Sip Guy. That's the first record that I even got considered for a Grammy. It's actually a gospel rap song, you know, so.
Hey, we gonna matter of fact.
And I am a Grammy voting member too.
and you're a Grammy voting member. How many
Yeah.
people be on the Grammy voting thing?
I don't know, man. It's like 2,000 of us, man. Something
Okay.
like that. It's a whole bunch of, man.
So you can vote for yourself.
Yeah, I can vote for myself. Yeah, I can
I
vote
know
for
I
myself.
would, shit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna make no difference.
You hear me?
2,000, though. Yeah, you gotta vote for yourself, but it ain't gonna make too big a difference. Now to come to win it, you know.
Hey, look here, man. The song we played coming into the show was, what did we play? Money Talk?
Yeah, play Money Talk. Play that on purpose, man, because this is the newest song that's just about to drop, man. Something different. And, you know, I did something on purpose, man. I got all females that's spitting bars, none of the other extra. You know what I'm saying? And guys, a couple of guys that helped produce the beat, man, overseas. Shout out to my guy Shell. Then recorded 16 bars, recording studio, engineered by KJ. You know, so it's like a whole collaborative type thing. This is my Frankenstein song here, man. It took me months to put this together.
Hey, man, say On Purpose.
Yeah, that
with
one there.
Shay Marie featuring Butter Go Harder.
Butter Go Harder. Got Bankroll Barbies, which is Jay Lene and Bree the G. Then I got Shay Marie singing on the hook, and then Butter Go Harder closing it out of Dallas, man. Butter Go Harder, one of the hardest female artists out of Dallas too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Butter Go Harder. I done seen her campaign. So people done called me about her a couple of times. So I'm familiar with her. Catherine said, don't forget the governor of Mississippi gave you something.
Oh yeah, man. The governor of Mississippi gave me a certificate for Radio Personality of the Year. Governor Tate Reeves, so definitely appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Catherine. Miss Catherine, we call her Dr. K. Dr. K is that's actually my publicist.
Okay. Them publicists is important. They
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, so shout out to Coursities International. Appreciate you.
Killer Wayne, what's up, man? I know you're gonna be in the building tonight, man. You need to pull up to the Hood Idol. I know you've been on your campaign trying to, you know what I'm saying, get in where you fit in with your campaign, bro. Pull up and come meet Lex Luga. This song right here is called On Purpose. And after this, if we got no time, we're gonna check out that gospel song that he said got the Grammy consideration. Cause I like checking out different music from different genres, and you know what I'm saying. This is On Purpose. Lex Luga on his DJ Khaled shit. You feel me? It's the real underground. We in the street. The Hood Idol tour tonight at the Move on Patterson Street, right here in Little Rock. Pull up, fool with us if you cool with us.
Hood Idol.
I'm just standing at the stove and I'm working. Yeah, I'm working. Trying to see if I can whip me up a burger. Everything you see me with, you know I put the work in. This shit here ain't an accident. I did this here on purpose. Here on purpose. I'm just standing at the stove and I'm working. Yeah, I'm working. Trying to see if I can whip me up a burger. Everything you see me with, you know I put the work in. This shit here ain't an accident. I did this here on purpose. Here on purpose.
Was meant to be cocaine to make them fiend. You know we in the kitchen cooking up them recipes. All about that bread, you would've thought it was a bakery. Know I'm God's gift, wrap me up just like a present, please. I'm a little way who I been about them pesos, just tryna stack it like Legos. Told little baby to Lego my ego, I got some killers that lay low. I get the pack, then it's adios, addicted like crack, baby, dominoes. Those who won't stop my grind, won't quit till my pocket fat like a camel toe. And me say, hola mamacita, it's really nice to meet you. Puerto con no querte, but bitch, I'm chasing a payday. Shit, I got bricks on bricks, plugs in it, I'ma move that shit. Pretty little bitch, I'ma whip that shit. Got niggas that's really on the ruthless shit. Ever gotta up that bitch, I'ma use that bitch. Got pure cocaine like Gotti and shit. I need Gucci like I'm Keisha, move them keys just like Alicia. Bankroll bottles with lethal. It's a premiere, no sequel. I don't know that we be working bankroll, but we did this shit on purpose. At the stove and I'm working. Yeah, I'm working. Trying to see if I can whip me up a burger. Everything you see me with, you know I put the work in. This shit here ain't an accident. I did this here on purpose. Here on purpose. I'm just standing at the stove and I'm working. Yeah, I'm working. Trying to see if I can whip me up a burger. Everything you see me with, you know I put the work in. This shit here ain't an accident. I did this here on purpose. Here on purpose.
Duffel bags, briefcases, black scale with my heels on. Wrist working with the rollie on it. Boys in the hood, knee alone. PD on my payroll. Heads up when the lay low. Moving work through the DF dub down to Alabama on the clay coat. None of this was on accident. You know I did it on purpose. I got the formula in that pocket rocket. Don't come right here acting nervous. The urges. This what happen when them dope girls start murders. And the dude think he about to come up off him, but failed to prep for his service. Eat that, repass. Fuck him with his cheap bags. Drop the Addy in the GPS. Pull up on him, leave bags. Time to change the whole structure up. Been familiar with this as a child. So I ain't talking about Wally's world when I say I stay on them L's
I'm
hard.
just standing at the stove and I'm working.
Yeah, I'm working.
Trying to see if I could whip me up a Birkin. Everything you see me with, you know I put the work in. This shit here ain't an accident. I did this here on purpose. I'm just standing at the stove and I'm working.
Yeah, I'm working.
Trying to see if I could whip me up a Birkin. Everything you see me with, you know I put the work in. This shit here ain't an accident. I did this here on purpose. Did this here on purpose. Did this here on purpose. Did this here on purpose.
And I did it on purpose with a purpose. All females spin bars, you know, on the dope flow. Like I came with a trap song that's all females talking about trapping. This doesn't exist.
He said on
Until
purpose with a purpose.
Doesn't exist until now.
Until now. Hey, that was up, man. That was on purpose. Who I was on that song again?
It's Shay Marie, Jay Lene, Breeda G, which is Bankroll Barbies, and Butter Go Harder.
That was up. Let's before we get up out of here. We finna check out that the gospel song. It's called Blessings.
Yeah, Blessings on Blessings.
What's her name?
Miss Tiffany.
Miss
Tiffany
Tiffany
is the featured artist
And you said she already kind of like major in the gospel arena.
in the gospel arena. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you got a Southern Soul.
Artist, Music Dog TV.
Okay.
She's definitely on her way. With, Omar Cunningham is like, they call him the GOAT. That's like one of the biggest Southern Soul artists. And she just was in the studio with him last week, and they came up with one. So that's going to be
Where he from?
Alabama.
Cause look, you need to tap her in with Arkansas. Cause look here, it's just like it's a rap show in Arkansas every weekend. It's damn near a Southern Soul show in Arkansas, a blues show in Arkansas every weekend, bro. I swear to God. From El Dorado, Mr. Mike, he throw a blues show down there every month. Pine Bluff and all time, they throw a blues show all the damn time. They got a big ass blues show here in Little Rock coming up. With like what's the dude the Keep On Rolling song.
Keep on rolling. That's King George.
King George and like about 5 major big artists on. Man, I'm talking about every other week it's a big blues show or some kind of blues show here in Arkansas. I promise you, Southern Soul and Blue. And then at Charlie's Place, it's right up the street. It's one of the biggest, nicest clubs in Arkansas. It hold about 2,000 people. It got TVs and everything all around. I'm talking about it's nice, bro. They just had was it Omar Cunningham? They done had 2 blues shows there. I'm talking about packed, wall to wall.
Well, you about to be seeing us for a minute though. Like I say, that's who we really about to be pushing once we get momentum on the song.
Yeah.
And like I say, I think she really got a hit song. And you go check out, it's Music Dial TV. Like she's a beautiful woman that can really sing. And now she got a song that all women are going to be able to relate to, because the song is about cheating, a man cheating, and different things like that. Like it's a relatable song. I was like, oh my God.
Look, I just pulled up to the studio bumping blues. Every Saturday, KOKY, they play all blues all the way to midnight. Every Saturday when I'm in the car, I'm jamming KOKY because I don't know. I'm a old soul or some shit, man. My mom, I grew up bumping the blues. My mom and them, I had to wake up and clean the house while they playing the blues. I hated that shit then, but now I be bumping the blues. That shit be saucy, you know what I'm saying? I got an artist. I got a soul artist. I'm trying to get him into that. Man, you need to do a Southern Soul song, bro. That's where it's at now, bro. Like, because R&B is kind of like soulful, and people always hear me like, man, that's that old R&B. They be, I'm like, damn, y'all don't want no music about love making this shit no more. So I told him, bro, make you a Southern Soul song. We gonna get him with that.
That's what we did too. That's what we did. Because I actually met, a Music Dial on the tour, and we've been working together ever since. And she one of the very few artists, man, that listen to everything, soak everything in. And, her time has came because she's just getting this song. Like, I'm saying it before it's out. You know what I mean? And so that's definitely somebody that you're going to be hearing a lot from over the next year.
I want to hear it. I'm ready to hear it, man. This a gospel song, man. It's called Blessings. We finna be up out here. Any shout outs?
Man, first of all, shout out to you, man. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate
coming
it.
through, man, reaching out, man. Shout out to G5 Promotion, Aaron, man. Shout out to all the Little Rock. Shout out to the whole SIP, especially everybody coming out to the show, man. Hey, our show is a little different from most, man. Y'all come out and experience it for yourself, man. We got the Hood Idol documentary getting ready to drop in 2 weeks. Follow me on all social media at SSCLEXLUGA. You'll be able to see all the different shows that we have coming up. Or you can visit hoodidoltour.com. We're in Biloxi, Mississippi, February the 18th, man. That's our Mardi Gras edition.
Okay.
So that's when the next Hood Idol show is.
Okay.
You know, and that's Hood Idol magazine, Hood Idol TV. Y'all can kind of Google that stuff too, you know.
Hey man, y'all tap in, meet the plug, man. You fuck with my favorite, my top 5 artists in the whole rap is from Mississippi. Dude, Kimi Ali.
Oh yeah, Akeem go hard.
Man, that dude hard as hell, man.
Yeah, Akeem go hard. He got lyrics, man.
That dude,
man. Salute to
Is
him,
he been
man.
doing like rap shit before, like the last 2 years or whatever? Cause I know
I
he
only
just
learned
pop
about
up.
him the last couple of years though.
He from
myself.
Jackson, ain't he?
Yeah, he from Jackson.
He from
He
Jackson.
from Jackson. I learned
And
about 3 years ago.
I'm gonna tell you who else hard from Jackson. Hollywood Luck.
That's the GOAT to me.
Hollywood
That's the
Luck.
GOAT to me. I'm hoping he be at the Hood Idol Awards this year. So I'm calling it now, man. That's one of the homies, man. You know, I mean, I remember when he first got his the first time I ever heard a few of his songs, I was like, man, he's about to go.
We were trying to get
Pole
him
in my pants. was
Pole
the
in
one.
my pants and that better get your bitch and
Yep.
bro, that nigga was ahead of his time. I just feel like
Yep.
he should have moved around more. Like we were trying to get him that man coming to Arkansas, but you know when artists be getting paid and getting booked in your own region, you ain't probably trying to go over here for free and over here for free, but you gotta sometimes understand, man, I gotta go if I want to expand. Everybody ain't finna book me and they don't even know about me over here, but you gotta kind of like pull up in some places and put your smack down. You know what I'm saying? Plant some
That's the
seeds.
business.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
business.
Yeah, but yeah, Hollywood Luck is definitely a dope artist and he definitely deserves to be up there with the big dogs.
Yes. Hollywood Luck, if you see this dog, I'm going to be hitting you up, man. I'm going to see if I can get you at the awards this year, man. It's about time for you to get your flowers.
Definitely.
You know, because we do be honoring different artists, and that is, well, you said it, so I say it now, that is one of the artists that I wanted to recognize this year. You know, as like that's one of the top artists that ever came out of Jackson.
I swear.
You know,
I don't think he
and
get
still
enough-
a club banger killer
Still.
to this day. You know, he still put his records on and people are going hard. So,
I don't think he get enough
I
credit.
salute him.
He don't get enough credit. And speaking of credit, and this song is called Blessings. We out, man. So we're underground.
Every day you wake up, that's a blessing. Everything after that is blessings on top of blessings.
Blessings on blessings on blessings all around me. Blessings on blessings on blessings come surround me. Blessings on blessings on blessings all around me. Blessings on blessings on blessings come surround me.
Keeping my head up, walking his essence. I am the vessel, he is the presence. No need of me stressing or asking God questions. Can't count up these blessings like manna from heaven. Not lucky, I'm loved, no 7-Eleven. I am the lender, no borrowing, no begging. I'm keeping it stepping, no time for oppression. He keeping me groomed like having a wedding. I made room, he is not second. My family matters like Laura and Eddie. I take to my knees, things get heavy. Use my discretion, the devil is messy. He probably plotting while I'm in this session. Weapons are formed, they in regression. I'm in confession, my sins were lessons. Why did he take all my transgressions? I go in, give him the best of me. He is my father, he gave me the recipe. I pour it out, give him the best of me. 37 years, world keeps testing me. Wanna play checkers, but they can't play chess with me. The finisher, beginner to eternity. Every time I turn around, they trying to take a turn on me, and that's why the good Lord keeps on blessing me.
Blessings on blessings on blessings all around me. Blessings on blessings on blessings come surround me. Blessings on blessings on blessings all around me. Blessings on blessings on blessings come surround me.
Everybody want a blessing, need a blessing, yeah, this is true. But in order to get it and then go receive it, what are they willing to do? Are you willing to put in the time and sacrifice to help see it through? Cause you can't pause and wait even if you got faith. Look, I done been through it too. But I didn't let that stop me though. God gave me this, I can't waste my flow. No matter what they do, they can't stop this show. Cause I'm stuck on green, I can't stop, I go. So listen clear, this this one here for the many people who were probably told that they couldn't make it. Gave up on their dream cause they couldn't take it. But I'm a whole nother breed, I'ma just embrace it. And now I ain't ashamed cause I'm legally blind. Cause with the one good eye, stayed up on the grind. And with the one good eye, you gon' see me shine. And with the one good eye, I'ma take what mine. So, if you feeling like me, then gon' stand up. And if you willing to fight, then put your hands up. And if you truly believe, then let me hear you say blessings on blessings on blessings.
Blessings on blessings on blessings all around me. Blessings on blessings on blessings come surround me. Blessings on blessings on blessings all around me. Blessings on blessings on blessings come surround me. God has been keeping me. He has been seeing me through these hard times and trying times. God has been keeping me. He has been seeing me through these hard times and trying times.
Whether you know it or not,
These hard times and trying times.
you're truly blessed.
These hard times and trying times.
And that's OG talk.